Pro-Tem Speaker Sorokaibam Rajan administers oath of office and secrecy to all 60 newly elected MLAs of Manipur Legislative Assembly. Ketrigao constituency, NPP workers storm for Porompat police station demanding release of arrested NPP workers. Police resorts to tear gas shelling and smoke bombing. Police arrest 3 cadres of KRA and KRAU, including Saikul Assembly constituency MLA Kim Neo Hang Singh's husband, in connection with opening blank fires during her election victory celebration. Scuffle erupts between police and locals against construction of mega food park or any other structure at 44 YTB Loco. Manipur reports 16 new COVID-19 cases, 3 recoveries and no fatality in 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 1.69%. And India logs 2,503 COVID-19 cases, over 4,000 recoveries and 27 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.72%. Good evening and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly and maintain a safe distance. And I'm PREMI THANGJAM, bringing you the news in details. 59 newly elected members of the Manipur Legislative Assembly have sworn in as MLAs at the Assembly Hall in Imphal today. Pro-Tem Speaker Sorokaibam Rajan administered the oath of office and secrecy to the newly elected MLAs. Out of the 59 MLAs, 9 took oath in Manipuri. They are Kairao MLA Laurimbam Rameshwar, Andhra MLA THANGJAM Kumar, Uripok MLA KH Raghumani, Yai School MLA Satyabrata, Langthabal MLA Karamshyam, Oinam MLA Irengbam Nalini, Kumbi MLA S. Premchandra, Hairok MLA TH Radheshyam and Kakching MLA M. Rameshwar. The remaining took oath in preferred English language. Speaking to media after the oath-taking ceremony, former DGP turned Churchanpur MLA LM Kaute said he is looking forward to serve the public for better. Responding exclusively to Impact News whether there is possibility of in him appointed as a minister, LM Kaute said that the decision will be finalized by national leaders of the BJP-led NDA government, which allies with the JDU. Nauria Pakang Lakpa MLA SKB and Oinam MLA Irengbam Nalini also asserted their stance towards empowering state women and mentioned their desire for all the 5 elected women MLAs to be appointed as ministers. While Wangkai MLA TH Arun Kumar assured of facilitating extensive development in the state alongside his constituency.
So this time at least we can see 5 representatives. Can you, do you expect some of the cabinet work should be given to the female member?
Yeah, I think we deserve to get, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Deserve.
Yeah, I think we deserve. Yeah.
Hujik Paugidi, Sabzana, Madugi, Tazabase, Lay Natraga like the Hive say, hiding there. Adu Yankse, Tazi Natraga Taza de se, Hive Namdri.
Sihana DA officer Maniko, DGP Wena, Adum, a state law and order, Aduga internal security to maintain Toraga Lapani, Huzikti public service, public Seba, Tonanaba, Chongtorakpani, Aduga Egi Kendragi, Mayam, public Nanung Sibiraga, Engonda opportunity PBRega AMLA, Nasi or taking Tokre. Aduna hujikta ke di public interest ta kari togo yaba aduga loina angam makhe changshin gani haina haijage national level ekoi ge da alliance labor ekoi ge JDU ga aduga concern ruling party ge policy makha da adum aduda depend tore adu ge matung ina kari makha le khot pa hai badu di adum moina decide to jage do bane.
afaba leibak ama oihanaba honabada achouba thodang yajarake aduga anauba Manipur mo oihanaba honabada handaki sidadi nupi mirepna su adum khitang hena karakpo oibanina leibaki henna khalaga thabak henna torokpa oijage haidna ha khale nupida ai wakhanda share khar di tawhaningi maramdi leibak ngakpada akhoi matam sange nupigi oibada sasonda ngasi akhoi manga karak pase hantang na hamba oirangani na khanjei haitare ko hantaki tamsina aduna leibakida leibak sembada nupigi achouba thodang amata oirabasu yahan biragadi henna leibaki afaba oigani na khanjei
yoji je ka khigi JDU की लीडर होइबा नीतीश कुमार सिगी मी मखादा सु कोई कनोदा पटना दा लेइबा गवर्नमेंट सु JDU का बीजेपी के अलायंस होइबा अदुगे मथकता गवर्नमेंट कोई सेंट्रल दा लेइबा एनी गवर्नमेंट सु कोई JDU का बीजेपी का दुम अलायंस होइगा लेइबनिना अदुगे मतुगिना कोइ नमसिगी मणिपुर दा सु मुक बीजेपी के गवर्नमेंट लाप कांदा कोई पुन समिना बगा बिगी फ्री से लोबनी अदुबो होजि फावबदा कोई दा मिनिस्टर बर्ड फंगबा फंगदबा हाइबगी थोइदोपा दुम इंस्ट्रक्शन नत्रगा कोई इंफॉर्मेशन दी लेइट्री अदुबो कोई Woi lai phagadi phangagadi ena lai phabne na khoi lojagani
Ketrigao constituency NPP workers stormed Porompat police station demanding release of 10 workers of Ketrigao MLA's Sheikh Nurul Hassan who were arrested by Porompat police today. It may be mentioned that police earlier in the day arrested 10 workers for allegedly carrying out extreme acts during celebration of Nurul's election victory. Police resorted to tear gas shelling and smoke bombing to disperse the protesters. While protesters retaliated by pelting stones, both police personnel and protesters sustained injuries in the scuffle. A total of 19 people sustained injuries, including 13 women. Meanwhile, NPP supporters carried out protest demonstrations at Top Kongnang Kong Khetri Awang Laikai against injuring of NPP supporters who stormed Porompat police station today. Protesters displayed various placards. Speaking to media, spokesperson of Sheikh Nurul Hassan election committee, THANGJAM Gomati asked why Porompat police personnel arrested those individuals from Ketrigao MLA Sheikh Nurul Hassan's residence without any reason while Nurul was away for oath-taking ceremony. Protesters demanded unconditional release of the arrested persons or else warned of widespread sit-in by residents of 47 polling stations of Ketrigao Assembly constituency. One witness who saw the police arresting the MLA's workers, Sanahanbi, said police intimidated those at the house not to shout while arresting them and even threatened to open fire.
MLA sina akhoi ningba thungalagani haibagi nungaiba wakhalon ga leijariba akhoida ngachi mak tumham jabham khangdana issue kaya ama sagat pirakba irang kaya ama sagat pirakba machi akhoi khangwa ngamjaroi hariba maram akhoi khangde wachak lobagi mi loina chatna khare yum sidaida mi leite ahanjing potharaga TV yengdana angangjing keron kaptana leijabani mathong maram khangde kari maram gino khangde police me am laaga loi pharaga hoiga laga chatkiba mi kharana khongul liba chatpa matamda police na tayar gas kapaktana hoji phibam luna choga leba nipi angang mayam amasu yauri laibak thibadana karigumba simisi mina thokpa taragadi masigi daito do kanana pubigadoino aina tholakpa kan kari marangi phaim no haiba nawa logde nang tholakanu sida nang tholap ka taradi lauradi nongmain kapaga hatkani haiba wahi je ngonda haramane ba aina ki na ba thanjing laga moi mayam chakhang de leiba mi gai du dana tamaga amta tholo mi phadore mayam phare haiba wahi har mayam tholakpa de nga tang phari ngai de da sakhibane ba mayam je.
On the other hand, BJP Ketrigao Mandal condemned the NPP workers of Sheikh Nurul Hassan for allegedly carrying out attacks on BJP supporters. Speaking to media at BJP Ketrigao Mandal office in Thambal Kongsaba Laikai today, Mandal General Secretary Ayekpam Debin urged the relevant authorities to take necessary actions.
Elected members Mamangi election tawdrei mamang dasu magi wathuk na thanba केंद्र से याम चारांग खोइरांगनबा मसी खबर कागज दा मयाम फोंगदना अदुगुम लाइबा इलेक्शन कारसु सिगुम प्रॉब्लम मयाम जखो द थोनबा अदगी लाइरिबा केंद्र मनुंग खिदा नुसिनदना बसिनबा नुसि चानना फजना लेमिनबा यारबा की थबकसी इतौ तौदब हाइतार अद सिगुम मसिदा कोई क्षेत्रगाव बीजेपी मंडल की साइडगी याम हकिन लौबगो लोइनना अकोई की युम गई थुगाइरमी बसे मफम अहुमक तरामाथोय की नुदांग तरोगा कोई 33 दा बीजेपी मंडल की साइडगी चलगा लोइनमक येंगखिलाबने मफम युम अहुमनी
Imphal East District Police SP M. Pradeep said 16 people have been arrested in connection with firing and fights on March 11th during the election victory celebration of Ketrigao MLA Sheikh Nurul Hassan. Speaking to media at Porompat Police Station this evening, M. Pradeep said 2 cases have been registered at the police station in connection with the brawls between NPP and BJP workers in the constituency. He said out of the 16 arrested persons, 11 are NPP workers and 5 are BJP workers. He said out of 11 NPP workers, 10 were arrested today and 1 was arrested on March 12th. He warned of legal actions against perpetrators.
Masida maru oibasi bahariba FIR ahanbagi FIR sida mari leinena video ama अखोगी मी मैम नोमई पुरगा मथक नोमई कापा अदुगी वीडियो अमा वायरल वीडियो से बेसिस तगी अखोइने 21% सिंग असि फानब तानरपनी अदु फानबगी तानरपसिदा मी मैम अमा फारगा ngसागी मॉब की इंसिडेंट से थोपा हौजे हौजे की ओइना अखोगी फारब मी ओइ सिंग असि अखोगी आइन की मतुंगिना अखोगी मैजिस्ट्रेट की ममांगदा पुथोगा मखाताबा लीगल एक्शन लखलगनी
Combined team of Cycle Police and Kangpokpi Police has arrested Kuki Revolutionary Army KRA Chairman David Hangsing, husband of Cycle MLA Kimnio Hangsing, along with 2 cadres of KRA and KRAU for their alleged involvement in the blank firing of bullets during Kimnio election victory celebration on March 10th evening. Arrested persons are 43-year-old Lamkosit Hangsing, son of Helit Hangsing, from Ichai Gojang village, Kangpokpi district, 37-year-old David Hangsing, son of Lalsat Hangsing from Kangpokpi ward number 12, and 39-year-old Lelam Hangsing, son of Saikochon Hangsing from Lilin village, Perin district, Nagaland. Cycle Police, under the supervision of Officer in Charge Anthony Suresh and Kangpokpi Police SP Amrita Sinha, in coordination with 22 Assam Rifles, arrested them around 1:30 p.m. on March 13 as a follow-up to the FIR lodged in connection with the incident. Cycle Police Station has registered a case. As per the latest update, the arrested persons were produced before the court today. Court remanded them into 14 days of police custody. In what appears to be post-election violence, unidentified miscreant fired shots into the house of one BJP worker at Wangkai, Tambalkhong, for allegedly supporting BJP candidate in the recent state election. Condemning the incident, protesters held a protest meet in front of his house gate today. Owner of the house, Sanasam Dhaneshwari, raised suspicion that the incident is election related. Recalling the gun attack, she said around 11:15 p.m. yesterday, miscreants arrived in 2 vehicles and started firing towards the house and firing second shot just 5 minutes apart from the first. The miscreants fled the place. Speaking on the sideline, local club YWC Tambalkhong President S. Ranjit condemned the attack and urged relevant authorities to take necessary actions. It may be mentioned that Dhaneshwari is also the member of YWC Women Wing member.
BJP की ओइना आइजे यामना चमना चेन बने अदो वोट काद्रे खोय अदुम कइमता मना मनि नायदन लेजबने खोयजे चानुपी गेगा आइजे लेबनी अदो ngarang ngang ikhang khanguduna मन नोंमै कापसेलकबजे खरा आइ नुंगाइजदबा फावि
असिगुमलबा नोंमै कापगी थौदोक खाना सेनबगी थौदोक असि क्लब ना कोनजरिबा एरिया सिदा मखा ताना थोक्तनबगीदमक्ता ngasiगी धना असि मरुइना फमजबनी मणिपुर सरकार नसु दरकार ओइबा थबकसिंग अदु लोखटपिदुना यिंजिनबिदुना असिगुमबा थौदोकसिंग असि मखा ताना लेकाय असिदा थोक्तनबो होनबियु ngasi impact ki thuda amasung media ki thuda miyamda khanganjari
BJP Jiribam Minority Morcha General Secretary Mohammad Mizaz slams JDU Jiribam Mandal Secretary TH Megajit for claiming that JDU workers were not involved in assaulting BJP Minority Morcha Vice President Saddam's family members. Speaking to media at BJP office in Jiribam's Uchar Khol today, Mohammad Mizaz claimed that the miscreants arrived in vehicles carrying JDU flags and that he has video footage of the incident. He questioned the delay in arresting the miscreants despite registering a case at Jiribam District Police Station.
Aikoi jirida laiminaba jati puruf khudingmak marakta ichininau dumaina brotherhood oina laimannya sihaina aikoi BJP karyakarta da khanghanjari aikoi tarapdagi case panba lai jiri police da hujik pau maran leiba mi phadabagi maram aikoi jiri prajana khangningye haina aikoi sarkar da khanghanjari.
Scuffles occurred between police and residents near 44 YTB local around 8 this morning as locals protested construction of mega food park at 44 YTB local. Contractors using JCB and tractors tried to prepare the lane for construction, upon which locals protested. Thoubal District Police personnel tried to disperse the mob and allow the contractors to carry on the work. However, women residents resisted vehemently and did not allow to carry the work. Speaking to media, one protester Bina said government took the land of 44 YTB local to construct National Sports University, but the construction site was shifted, following which locals have been urging the government to allow agricultural activities at YTB local instead of constructing any structure, and even offered to return the compensation received from the government. She said that the matter was even raised to court after government failed to listen to the demands, stating that court hearing is pending on March 13th. She appealed to stop carrying out any activities in the area until the case is resolved.
YTB local ase university dai yon khibani adu haujiti university sadarni na isa gi lo se akoi kanjarage haina miyam sina haujik lower kota case kana lairi adu haujik case laibani na kana gumba kana suchang hanbi gunu haina government akoi haijaningi.
Manipur State Commission for Women held Manipur's first ever one-day National Women Parliament today. The event, sponsored by National Commission for Women, was held at Classic Grant in Chingmairong. Manipur Human Rights Commission Chairperson Khaidem Mani, Manipur State Commission for Women Chairperson in charge Tumleb Tingningpam Mongsang, Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights Chairperson PH Manibabu, Manipur State Commission for the Scheduled Tribe Chairperson in charge Dr. Tara Manching Hangzo, MSCW member Laurembam Dayavati, T. Chuangseng Koireng. Relevant officials and women from all walks of life attended the event. Speaking on the sidelines, Manipur State Commission for Women Chairperson in charge Tumlib Tingningpam Mongsang said the event aimed to empower women for a better society.
Man-dominated society ni adorasu nupi singi role su adumak laye nupi singna su dum nupi gi damak su yam challenges laye ado different fields ta nupi su dum status su dum wang khatna laye haina ai lauzaningi samna hairabada handaki Manipur Assembly election da su nupi manga elected oirakpa haibasi su nupi amagi oina jam achau achievement ni haina lauzaningi.
Extrajudicial execution victim families Manipur Association Manipur, IFAM and Young Men's Development Organization observed the 38th remembrance ceremony of Hairangoithong massacre at Hairangoithong volleyball ground today. It may be mentioned that CRPF personnel killed 14 individuals at Hairangoithong volleyball ground during an ongoing volleyball tournament, injuring 32 individuals on March 14, 1984. Speaking on the sideline, IFAM President Renu Takelambam expressed concern if the long-pending Hairangoithong massacre case will ever get justice. She said CBI submitted closure report of the case in 2020 without any proper information of the 14 innocent lives lost in the incident. She stressed on the need to punish the culprits at the earliest. Renu added that the case has been pending for nearly 30 years, leading to losing of witnesses. Attendees paid floral tribute at the remembrance pillar of the late 14 victims. A book in relation with the massacre was also released on the occasion.
Famsigi oina su crime scene tawrakpada aduki matik investigation thigalakpada yamna khudung sadabasi mayam ama thuebako matamdu da kapiba nupaje ma masamak su leikhidare aduna kuira abanina casing jigi witness mayam juju amda puthok pinabasi leiraktare aduga leikhidaba su yawbanina thodok sigi oina imung manungda justice phanglabra haibadudi ngasi phangdana leiri adu makha tana CBI na thigat ke duri posida kari finding oina tholakadobano haibadudi akoina court ki khutta thamjare akoina su haiba ngamdre yamna kuiraba case nina thodok khudingmaki achum aran puthokba haibase aigi wakhalon dadi yamna athubada achum aran puthoga maran leba thuna dandi pibagi system jima leitragadi imung manungda achumba amadi justice to phangoi.
Joint Electricity Regulatory Commission for Manipur and Mizoram (IZOL). Mizoram organized 12th Manipur State Advisory Committee meeting at Hotel Classic North AOC today. Chairperson of Joint Electricity Regulatory Commission for Manipur and Mizoram are Tanga, member El Pachua, MSPCL MD Nandaibam Sarat, MSPDCL MD NG Subhash Chandra graced the tariff petitioned public hearing meeting of Manipur State Power Distribution Company Limited as presidium members. Topics on confirmation of the minutes of the meeting of SAC Manipur held on April 2021. Annexure A, action taken, report on the minute of 21st meeting of SAC Manipur, determination of ARR and retail tariff of MSPDCL for FY 2022-23 of ARR and transmission tariff of MSPDCL for FY 2022-23, increasing train of closing debtor and non-true up of receipt and expenditure were discussed in the public hearing. Manipur reported 16 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 9,044 samples tested in the last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 1.69% as per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Common Control Room. Total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur are 1,37,007. Active cases are 110. No fatality was reported in the past 24 hours. Death toll remains at 2,118. Only 3 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours. Total recovered cases are 1,34,779. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 98.37%. On that note, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We'll be right back. Keep watching Impact News.
Welcome to JJ School Montessori, where we follow the children instead of the other way around. Our holistic Montessori teachings encourage the students to be entertained while being challenged. Admissions open for nursery to class 5. Please visit us or message us for further details.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal Nauna Hangdokcheri, Haidibasida, personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp Nachingba, Potlam Singh, Mafamasida Pambigani, Nasimak Langsing Birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 Natraga 98621-00456.
Enjoy our freshly baked products. All our products contain honey. Kohi, taste the heart of Manipur.
Welcome back after the break and you're watching Primetime English News. India added 2,503 fresh COVID-19 cases, 4,377 recoveries and 27 deaths in 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases have declined to 36,168. Total recoveries are 4,24,41,449 and recovery rate stands at 98.72%. Death toll reaches 5,15,877. Over 180 crore 19 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 45 crore 87 lakh 18,000 people. Above 60 lakh 67,000 people have died and recoveries are above 39 crore 21 lakh 54,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 2 crore 41 lakh 9,000 in the world. RIMS Director Professor A. Santa launched Oral Health Awareness Week as a part of World Oral Health Day Celebration 2022 at RIMS Dental College Library Hall today. Model and painting exhibition on Be Proud of Your Mouth participated by college staffs and students highlighted the event. RIMS Dental College Principal Professor B. Praveen Reddy, college students and doctors attended the event. 3-day faculty development program for university and college teachers concluded today. Internal Quality Assurance Cell IQAC Lilong Haurabi College organized the program in consultation with Rajiv Gandhi National Institute of Youth Development, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India, Secunderabad. The event was held as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav on the theme Role of Teachers in Integrating Skill Development in Higher Education through NEP 2020. Speaking on the sideline, Principal of Lilong Haurabi College, Mohammad Rahaj Uddin Sheikh, gave highlights of the 3-day event.
The 3-day faculty development program, which was organized by Lilong Haurabi College IQAC in association with Rajiv Gandhi National Institute for Youth Development, Seriperambadul, Tamil Nadu, is concluding today, the 14th of March 2022. With the group discussions. In the first group discussions, the topic was examination reforms, assessment criteria and the quality mandates.
SSUM President Surajam Yaima urged the government to look into the deprived condition of students from poor families. He was speaking on the occasion of 7th Foundation Day observance of Socialist Students Union of Manipur, SSUM at Yaibilen Children Home in Kaibilen, Kulin today. Yaima said SSUM has been striving for the welfare of the society, following the ideology of Lamyan Bahizam Irabot since its inception. Food and stationery items were donated to the children home on the occasion. SSUM also organized a blood donation camp at Jennings Blood Bank, where members donated blood to mark the day.
Lairabaga, Inakunbaga, I could have Lanting Nagaduribasi, I could be Mahay Masindani, Lamyan Irabo, the Pamzaramba, Manabu Kunai, later Lairabi, Matin Pamba, Katopatan Masaruk Oiba, Adugumba, Wakalon, the Dayuda, I can jet the Tajaraga, I could become Sedis de la Aga, Ladiba, I could be Tungi, Horaiba, Ashat, Kayama Ladiba, Adugumba, don't see the way now since Sedis de la Quina, Namzaba, Kudun for Karapijabani.
3-day skill development program on modern method of sustainable aquaculture kicked off at Thoubal today. District Fishery Officer, Thoubalan Institute of Fisheries Education, ICAR, Kolkata jointly organized the event where Institute of Fisheries Education, Kolkata Principal Scientist Dr. Sukham Munil Kumar and Scientist THANGJAM Mandakini Devi attended as resource persons. Speaking at the event, District Fishery Officer K.H. Ibetombi emphasized on how fish can produce human essentials like protein at low cost. She also stressed on many schemes initiated by the Indian government for the welfare of fishermen. She encouraged fishermen to avail such benefits. Around 50 fishermen selected from Thoubal and Kakching district attended the event. Manipur State Legal Services Authority, in collaboration with Tour de Manipur Riders and Kwatha Adventure Valley, jointly organized awareness camp outreach program at Kwatha Village, Teknopal district today. Member Secretary Malsa Ojes Mutum, Civil Judge Senior Division Imphal West and Soni Kumar, and Judicial Magistrate First Class More Sarungbam Mangalebi presided the program. Resource persons highlighted on free legal aid services provided by State Legal Services Institution. 50 villagers took part in the event. Free dental cum health checkup was also held on the occasion. Public Health Engineering Department, Government of Manipur, in a press release notified that Kanchipur treatment plant will not be able to supply water to people due to minimum water level of Imphal and Iril rivers. Kamung Sangit Kala Mandal has organized Holi Festival 2022 at Nambol Kangmong Maishnam Laikai Mandal. Attending the event, Padma Shri Ware Pannaba said no one will become violent if one abides to one's own religious beliefs. He also stressed on the need to preserve the Holi Festival. Nupipala performed on the occasion. Congress Working Committee CWC, the apex decision-making body of Congress Party, met in New Delhi last evening to discuss the party's performance in the recently held assembly elections in 5 states. Congress Interim President Sonia Gandhi presided over the meeting. Senior party leaders Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, Mallikarjun Kharge, Ambika Soni and Ghulam Nabi Azad were among those who attended the meeting. Briefing the media after the meeting, Party General Secretary K.C. Venugopal said the working committee unanimously reaffirmed its faith in the leadership of Sonia Gandhi. He said the committee requested her to lead from the front, address the organizational weakness and effect necessary and comprehensive organizational changes in order to take on the political challenges. Venugopal said member of the CWC openly participated in the discussion to analyze the election results of the 5 states and unanimously accepted the statement adopted in the meeting. Reading out the statement, he said the Congress Party will be fully prepared to face electoral challenges in the forthcoming elections, including the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. Now the sports news. Isu Palace Compound and YUCC Kwakatel Moirangpuril beat their respective opponents in today's matches of the ongoing first MNCA Super Plate cricket tournament under Manipur Cricket Association. In its 22nd league match played at Luang Popa Cricket Stadium, KASC Komido batted first, scoring 139 runs in 38 overs and 3 balls with 10 wickets down. Isu Palace Compound responded with 142 runs in 28 overs with 7 wickets down, thus winning the match by 3 wickets. Isu Palace Compound's all-rounder CH Mehul bagged player of the match title. While in the 23rd league match played at Oriental College and Model Higher Secondary School ground, YUCC Kwakatel Moirangpuril batted first, scoring 138 runs in 37 overs and 4 balls with all 10 wickets down. Responding to which, TCDMC Tongju Part 2 made just 113 runs in 35 overs and 1 ball with 10 wickets down, losing the match by 25 runs. YUCC Kwakatel Moirangpuril's all-rounder N. Sanjeet was adjudged player of the match. 1 match each will be played at Luang Popa Cricket Stadium, Oriental College and Model Higher Secondary School ground and Langtabal Public Ground tomorrow. All Manipur Football Association (AMFA) has banned managers and head coaches of Sagolban United and SSU Singjamai from 63rd Sir Churchan Singh KCSI CB Memorial Invitation Football Tournament. It may be mentioned that the AMFA did not declare the result of quarter-final league match played at artificial turf ground Lamlong Thongkong yesterday between Sagolban United and SSU Singjamai due to obvious violation of rules. AMFA Executive Council held an exclusive meeting to discuss the same today. The meeting issued sanctions against managers and head coaches of both the teams for their failure to control their respective teams. Arrangements are all set to play semi-final matches of the first state women's polo tournament under the aegis of Manipur Horse Riding and Polo Association. In the second match played at Manipuri Pony Breeding Farm, Thangmiban Senamlekai today, Chinkai Hunba Polo Club Kongpa crushed Samadon Ayangba Polo team Mongsangai in 9-2 to enter semi-final. For the winners, TH Tana scored 5 goals, Nilu RK scored 3 goals and El Sangeeta scored 1 goal. 4 women polo teams are competing in the tournament. Lintoingambi Kangjai Lup will play against Samadon Ayangba Polo team in the first semi-final match. Three matches of a 37-man state polo tournament held under the aegis of All Manipur Polo Association were played today. In the first match played at Association Polo Ground at Iroshembas Kangjai Bung, MPSC Team B defeated Lintoingambi Kangjai Lup Lamphel 3-2. For the winners, O Suresh H. Abung Kuman and T. Pradeep Kumar scored 1 goal each. In the second match, Arbin Polo Team A dropped Mairaba Polo Club Koyathong 6-3. For the winners, S. Bonbon and O. Chinglinsana scored 3 goals each. In the third match, Tekcham Polo Club beat AR Polo Team 3-2. For the winners, S. Jemson scored 2 goals and M. Kuber scored 1 goal. 26 men polo teams are competing in the tournament on knockout basis. 2 league matches will be played tomorrow. 6 Indian junior boxers bagged gold medals in the 2022 Asbc Asian Youth and Junior Boxing Championships held at Amman and Jordan. The boxers are Vinny in 50 kg category, Yashika in 52 kg, defending champion Nikita Chand in 60 kg, Shruti Sathe in 63 kg, Rudrika in 75 kg and Vidina in 57 kg category. India has bagged 39 medals in the championship so far. 352 boxers from more than 21 countries including India, Iran, Kazakhstan, Mongolia, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan are competing in the championship. India's shuttler Lakshya Sen bagged silver medal at the ongoing German Open badminton men's singles held at Berlin. In the final match played at William Ender Stadium, Lakshya Sen was defeated by 3-time world champion Thailand's Kunbalod Vitisarn in 18-21, 15-21. Before we conclude, let's take a look at headlines once again. Pro Tem Speaker Sorokaibam Rajan administers oath of office and secrecy to all 60 newly elected MLAs of Manipur Legislative Assembly. Ketrigao constituency NPP workers storm Porompat police station demanding release of arrested NPP workers. Police resorts to tear gas shelling and smoke bombing. Police arrest 3 cadres of KRA and KRAU, including Cycle Assembly constituency MLA Kim Neo Hangshing's husband, in connection with opening blank fires during her election victory celebration. Scuffles erupts between police and locals against construction of mega food park or any other structure at 44 YTB local. Manipur reports 16 new COVID-19 cases, 3 recoveries and no fatality in 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 1.69%. And India logs 2,503 COVID-19 cases, over 4,000 recoveries and 27 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.72%. And that's all we have in this edition of the English Bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Till then, good night. Stay indoors and stay safe.
Thangjam Hauzik National Highway Pakthok Chauthokpagi Thabak Kanna Chathabana Amadi Pose Hongdok Hongjin Taubana Maram Oiraga Impact TV gi signal asi Wangjing Kangabok Amadi Taubal area na konba mafam singda matam khara nungai khiroi Khudong chadaba sigidamak subscriber singna waro bidanaba nonglukna Khanganjari ba manager Impact TV
SR School Kanchipur Langtupal Kunja Hinong Mokho Pre-Nursery Dagina Class 10 Hawgi Admission Hanglokjari HSLC ki performance singdi 2016 dana 90% passed over the natana 24th position KS Swaminathan Computer Science top